Hey everybody, it's Ricardo, and I am standing here in the Disney booth with Jamie Toghill, one of the producers of Tron Evolution Battle Grids, which is, well, it's kind of a sister game to Tron Evolution on the other consoles. This is another kind of tie-in to the movie. Do you want to explain to us how this game fits in?
Sure. So, Tron Evolution Battle Grids is exclusively for the Wii. It's a very, very different game than the next-gen game. So the next-gen game is kind of set in this dystopian period. You start to see the downfall of Tron City and the Tron universe building up to Tron Legacy, the movie. Tron Evolution Battle Grids for the Wii is very much set in the utopian period, slightly before the next-gen game. And it's all about the programs at this point are in this kind of utopian period of having a lot of fun, a lot of excitement. So they basically use this the game grids, which you'll be familiar with from the first film, to play these amazing games, the light cycles, the tanks, and everything else. I mean, we have all that in the game, but it's all played for leisure. And there's this great competition called the Game Grids Championship, which is the Olympic Games of the Tron universe. And you get to kind of go through that experience, create your own program, and start to kind of experience all these different grid games in the Tron universe.
Now, for folks that are familiar with Tron, we only really know light cycles and discs. What else do you have up in here?
So yeah, we have those great games that everyone knows. We also have the tanks, which was really popular in the original movie. We have a game called Hyperball, which is basically like the original one where you would throw the ball against the ceiling. Remember that from the original 82 movie? And it's evolved. So the good new thing about our game right now is it's set in 1989. So you see the light cycles, they can jump, they can do some crazy things. The same thing with all of our games. You see, everything's evolved, as the name says, Tron Evolution. And we also have Light Runners. And the Light Runners is a new vehicle that you would have seen in the movie trailer. If you watched the movie trailer with Quora, the female character played by Olivia Wilde, basically it's a four-wheel vehicle, it's like a buggy. And we have that in the game as well, and you get to experience some pretty cool, diverse vehicles from all of these different grid games.
Yeah, you mentioned it's a very different game from the next-gen versions. Now, this has kind of a multiplayer focus. How many players can play at once?
It's a four-player local multiplayer experience, and it's right about getting in the living room, sitting down, a whole bunch of people playing, and just trash-talking each other. So when we set out to make this game, it was geared towards a younger audience, 8 to 12-year-old boys, bite-sized gameplay experiences, pick up and play. And what we've noticed from all the different trade shows like E3, Comic-Con, all the shows we've been to, PAX now, is you get a lot of like 20, 30-year-old guys coming over playing for like 2 or 3, sometimes about an hour at a time, and they're like literally just like trash-talking each other. I'd say, can you please not swear on the Disney booth? We're not about swearing. But honestly, it's a lot of fun.
Now, is there like progression in the game, or is everything open as soon as you start playing?
Lots and lots of unlockables, lots of things to collect. Your character progresses. So when you create a character in the game, that character is constantly evolving. So if you and I are playing, everything we do together counts in the game. So when we go back and play it, say 2 weeks later, our records are stored. So when we go into the game the first time, on the loading screen, it will say exactly how we compare. And that's where the trash talking comes in. That's where we start to talk about the story for the next game. So the story could be like, I just see that I'm one game ahead of you. It's like, you're gonna try and beat me so bad because you want to get that record level. And I'm all about, I want to extend my record. So, I mean, that's the kind of thing that we're putting in the game that's going to make it very exciting from a character progression level. Everything you're doing continually counts.
All right, well, so when's the game coming out?
So December the 7th, like that, same with the next-gen game. All the franchise of games are December the 7th. So really excited to get this one out there and show you guys.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
There you go. That is your look at Tron Evolution Battle Grids. Check back on the site for more.